Big dreams, but no energy to make them happen. You think I'll start from tomorrow, or maybe next Monday, or maybe next month. But that tomorrow and that Monday and that next month never comes. You want to do great things in life, but why do you find it so difficult to just even start it? You really want to do something great in life, like maybe you want to write a book, you want to get fitter, you want to be the number one person in your team. But then what happens that actually instead of taking some steps, you can't even begin it, even when you want to achieve them all. Why does this happen? So in this video, we will be talking about that. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be discussing that what is that reason that stops or that hinders your journey when you are walking towards achieving your goal. Now, when you want to do something, the goal becomes impossible sometimes because your brain feels that it is something that you will not be able to achieve. So most importantly, it is extremely important that you realize it, or you train your brain to believe that this goal is achievable and I can definitely achieve it. Now, it is not that you are lazy forever. It is just that your brain gets overwhelmed and it wants to do something which is easier. Now, how many times does it happen that you feel stuck when the goal feels impossible? It happens with all of us, right? That we feel stuck. Maybe like, suppose I want to start saving, but cutting down on my expenses seems a very big task for me. Or maybe I want to get fitter, but getting up and running every day, or maybe eating healthy every day as a habit is actually very overwhelming, or maybe it's very dreadful for me to think about it. Right now, see, the good news is that you are not lazy. It is just that it is a habit, and habits can be changed and habits can be altered. Now, when all these tasks come, what happens is your brain is wired of doing things easily, or maybe your brain feels ki, this task which has come, I think I can do it in an easier way. It does not want to, let's say, uh, it's not just that, your brain is wired to avoid pain and seek comfort, but you can change that. Remember, it is not just that you don't care. It is that you're trying. You are motivating yourself. That is why now people say, or the research, or the scientists who are researching on human behavior, they say that anything that you want to achieve in life, let not the motivation be your driving factor, because वो कभी ना कभी कम हो जाएगा. बट अगर वो चीजों को अचीव करना is a part of your process, or it is an intrinsic part or habit for you, you will definitely be able to achieve it. Now, what I have done is I have broken down into 3 steps. Let's see what are those 3 steps which will help you to not to be lazy, or maybe will help you to design or begin your planning in a way so that your brain feels happy about achieving all those little things, and all those little things makes that bigger goal achievable and you feel successful about it. So the first step you should do is to make it small. Big goals is sometimes too much for all of us. So yes, break it down into smaller goals, right? Like you want to write a book, okay? So when you think that you have to write 200 pages, it overwhelms you. So instead of doing that, start with writing that 1 sentence per day. It will give you that, that first push which will help you to eventually start liking what you're doing. Like, have you ever seen कि जब हम एक mountaineer को देखते हैं, when somebody is climbing a mountain, does it happen that एक बार में the person or the mountaineer reaches at the top of the mountain? Absolutely not, right? Now what they do is they take all those smaller steps very very carefully thinking, और वो एक एक step करके they reach the top of the mountain, है ना? So when you are making those small goals for yourself, and then when you are achieving it, it makes you feel good about yourself, and your brain starts believing that कि मुझसे तो ये हो ही जाएगा, मैं तो ये कर ही सकती हूँ, राइट? लाइक एक और एग्जाम्पल में अगर हम बात करें, व्हेन यू जॉइन अ जिम, okay, on the day one, if your trainer tells you that okay, you really need to run for 25 minutes on the treadmill and do 100 squats, maybe because of our ego, on the day one you will be able to do it, but on the second day going to the gym will be so bloody dreadful for you and you will not like going there, right? But when you go to a gym and your trainer says okay, great, we start with like 10 squats today, or 10 push-ups today, or maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 4 minutes of running. You do it, you achieve it, you feel good about it, you feel nice about it, and you feel कि अरे आज I've done this, tomorrow I'm going to kill it, and you reach the gym again tomorrow with a lot of enthusiasm. Next day your trainer says great, you could do 10 squats, today let's do it 12. So slowly and steadily. Now I could give this example because it has happened with me also. Like when I work out, I mean, I can today do 100 squats very easily at one go. But initially doing even 10 was difficult. So my trainer also broke it down into 5 and 10 and 20, 30, and eventually it took some time. But yes, I reached there. Correct? So yes, these small efforts will definitely produce big results for you. Now, moving on to the second point that you really need to do, which is you have to create a routine for yourself. Maybe it is like, and that routine has to be an easy routine, which probably you are able to sustain. Remember, willpower and motivation will definitely ease out or go out one day. It is your habit which will, or the routine which will automate things for you. Okay, like if I give you an example, if I know that in the morning I really need to work out, or maybe I really need to read a book after I wake up, keeping that book beside my table will definitely help me. That's the routine that I've created, because as soon as I get up, my brain responds to it, and I know that I really need to do that. Correct? So when you create these routines for yourself, your life becomes very very automated and automatic. You start doing all those things as a part of your life. Now please do not think ki arey we are not machines, we cannot be automatic. See, habits, and I'm not comparing you to the machines that I'm talking about. What I mean to say is कि when you have to achieve something in life, भाई मेहनत तो करनी पड़ती है, भाई अपना 100% तो देना ही पड़ता है, और कई चीजों को छोड़कर वो चीजें करनी पड़ती हैं which will take you towards your goal. Now if my goal is to write a book, but day in and day out I waste my time scrolling and watching Netflix, binge watching it whole day, instead of that I can sit and do what I want to do. So if I create that routine ki no, television for me is for 25 minutes, or maybe Instagram is only for 30 minutes for the day, that will also keep me happy, but will create a routine that will help me to move towards my goal. Right? It is, if you start doing it, तो सबसे पहले तो अपने गोल बनाइए, उसको छोटे छोटे में ब्रेक कीजिए, और उन गोल्स को अचीव करने के लिए एक हैबिट होना उतना ही जरूरी है. See, it is all automated. सुबह होते ही the sun comes, अपना रोटेशन अर्थ कंप्लीट करता है, फिर वो रात आ जाती है. Everything is automated, everything is into that habit, right? So all these habits or the routines that you make for yourself will create a structure for you, and most importantly it will give you that momentum and the zeal to move forward. The third step is please follow the 2-minute rule. I have heard about this 2-minute rule so much and so many times, and it is actually a tried and tested formula, let me tell you. Now, what is this 2-minute rule? See, जब भी आप कुछ करना चाहते हैं, जो सबसे बड़ी डिफिकल्ट चीज होती है, वो होती है टू समथिंग। आपको वो चीज को स्टार्ट करना है। मुझे ड्राइविंग सीखनी है, मुझे ड्राइविंग सीखनी है। आई एम मेकिंग माई गोल्स, आई एम मेकिंग माई विश लिस्ट, आई एम मैनिफेस्टिंग अबाउट इट. Things will not work out like that, my dear. If you have to get up. You have to enroll yourself to in the driving school. You have to take that driving seat along with the teachers who will be teaching you. So आपको वो push देना ही होगा अपने आप को. So first thing is to start. Now what does this 2-minute rule say? You really need to promise yourself that when you start doing something, you will definitely be doing it for 2 minutes without stopping. How? You must be thinking, how is it possible? Let me give you an example. Now, suppose you start reading. You don't enjoy reading, but then we know that how reading adds up, and you want to inculcate the habit of reading in your life. So start with 2 minutes. 2 minute I will be reading book. और कब वो 2 से 4 और 4 से 6 और 6 से 8 हो जाएगा और 8 से 16 हो जाएगा, you will not even know how this 2 minute of yours will compound into 25 minutes. You will not even realize. So if you are running, I'll just run for 2 minutes. I'll begin, and then you'll see कि 2 से 4 और 4 से 16 होने में उसको वक्त नहीं लगेगा. So this 2-minute rule, apply it to all those routines that you're trying to create, a habit that you're trying to form, that will help you to achieve or maybe make it a part of your लाइफ. अगर मैं एक और एग्जाम्पल दूं, अगर हमें एक माउंटेन से एक बड़ा सा बॉल को रोल करना है, ठीक है, एक बड़े से बोल्डर को रोल करना है, वो जो पहला पुश होगा उस बोल्डर को देने का, वो सबसे ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट होगा. वंस आपने उसको पुश कर दिया, उसके बाद वो ऑटोमेटिकली रोल होता जाएगा. राइट? यू हैव सीन दैट. नाउ you have to think about it and give yourself that push. See, everybody starts small. आप एक लिस्ट बना लीजिए about people who you aspire to be, or who is your idol, or maybe whom you look up to, and when you read about them, their life story, you will see everybody started small, right? So आपको भी ये नहीं सोचना है कि how will I do. Take that small step. Most important thing is start. Be consistent. It is very, very important. Let's say if I again, explain it to you. Let your dreams be like a fire, Every tiny step you take is it like a fire which will keep on adding fuel, and soon you will have a roaring fire. And sometimes you will see कि वो जो छोटे छोटे steps से बहुत बड़े अंदर की आपकी जो थिंग्स टू अचीव वाली जो आपकी फायर है, वो बहुत ही जल्दी एक बड़े फायर में चेंज हो गई है. सी ऑल्सो टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट इट इज ओके टू फेल. सी हम जब when we were growing up or till today, if somebody asks you that what is the opposite of success, you will definitely say failure. Right? That's what we know, that's what we have been taught, but I actually don't agree to it at all. Failure is not opposite of success, because failure is a part of your journey that takes you close to achieving that success. वो फेलियर है, आप उससे सीख रहे हैं और फिर आप आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, फिर आप एक और स्टेप ले रहे हैं. सो ये आपके जर्नी के एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं. इट्स नॉट ऑपोजिट ऑफ सक्सेस. सो आप शुरू कीजिए, स्टार्ट कीजिए, परफेक्शन की चिंता मत कीजिए. कंसिस्टेंटली, द वर्ड इज कंसिस्टेंट, कंसिस्टेंटली अपने गोल की तरफ बढ़ते जाइए. एंड लेट मी टेल यू, nobody can stop you from achieving your goals. So this was all about today. We will be meeting in the next video. Till then, take care, keep learning, keep thriving. Thank you so much.